Hey friends, how are you doing? And I just want to make sure that the audio is coming through good. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Okay. All right. So, hey, welcome everybody. So we're back tonight with, I'm here with my amazing queen, Rochelle.
Hello. What is that?
Okay. So tonight we're going to dive a little bit deeper into behavioral styles, personalities, DISC. And I think you're really going to appreciate this tonight. I would love it if you would let us know that you're here. And I'm just going to pull up here my Facebook on my screen. And there we go. Okay, cool. I've got that up. I should be able to see your comments. So, talking about personality styles, right? Something I said last night is if I could go back like 20 plus years and get a single tool to bring along and help me in my life, in my marriage, in my parenting, in my business, my leadership, friendship, everything, it would be the understanding of behavioral styles, personalities, okay? It's made that much of an impact on me. So, and again, it made me love you all the more. A lot of times when we find out about something or it on a deeper level, maybe we don't appreciate it as much. But I feel like when I start to understand people more, that I actually appreciate them even more when I get to understand them more. Hey, we got Brandon's online. Hey, Brandon. Hey, buddy. How's all going, man? You are awesome. Thanks for joining in tonight. So, any amazing words, honey?
Amazing words? Like what?
What
are you looking for?
You could just tell me how good I am, how much you love me, how much I'm a winner.
Those words of affirmation that you love.
I'll accept a few of those from you.
Yeah.
A few of those from you. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to have some fun. I'm not going to waste your time tonight, okay?
We have stuff to do.
Yeah, so, pump that ego. That's her job. And speaking of, Brandon says pump that ego. Here's what I tell her. I'm like,
I don't
honey, like one time, like, honey, you never give me any pats on the back. She's like, your head's already big enough. Like,
hey.
That's fine. Yeah. I don't need your affirmation. I've got enough pats on the back for myself. Yeah, that's okay. You cannot crush me, woman.
Oh, I know. It doesn't work.
Have you guys seen, I should have pulled down, I'm sorry, I'm coughing.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. Have you guys seen that picture of that big, huge earth mover dump truck that's just like rolling over this red pickup truck? And so it's the yellow truck and the red truck. And Rochelle's like, don't yellow truck me. So I have a way of forcing my opinion on things sometimes. That's just my natural behavior. Okay, don't hate me for that.
Hold on a second. You can't fall back on that as an excuse now. Come on.
Did I just use
that
that
was
as
an excuse.
I don't know.
Well, that's just how I'm built. So sorry, you have to deal with me.
By the way, if you who don't know, this is my favorite drink right here.
It's in
Topo
blurry.
Chico. Yeah, this one. But this is the twisted grapefruit. Love it.
Okay.
Okay, so anyways, you're amazing. And I thank you for being my amazing wife.
Well,
you are a wonderful, wonderful compliment to me.
We make a good team.
So let's jump back over. We're going to start with a quick review. Yes, we do make a good team. When we're fighting, or when we're acting like we're on the same team. No, when we're acting like we're on the same team. Because sometimes, like, okay, when Rochelle and I play like board games or Taboo, any of those games together, okay? If she and I are on the same team, we're going to win.
Right. For sure.
If we're not on the same team, we are going to fight so bad. Yeah,
I will win.
It's pretty funny. So
or you and you think you will win. So that becomes the battle.
So Brandon says Ariel does it for me all the time. Does she help your ego or hurt your ego?
So now you're saying I hurt your ego. Gosh, you're so kind.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so hey, let's jump into something here real quick. Let me get back to where I was here. Give me just a second here. Okay, so Oh yeah, this is the Love You Long Time live stream. So.
Oh, you got our names right.
Yeah, I did. I got our names right tonight.
Nice.
And
Good
my
job.
picture
Good
actually
job,
showed
honey.
on there.
Good job.
Thank you, baby. And I turned on some pink, some girl color in the background just for you.
Thanks.
Just for you, yeah.
Thanks.
So, hey, we got Oscar online with us.
Oscar.
There we go. Hey, welcome, buddy. And did I miss anybody there? Oh, man. I love it. I love it when you guys join in and chat with me. And because it just, it's like, hey, someone's out there listening.
Yeah.
So,
we're not just talking to ourselves.
So let's look at this. On the screen, you're going to see we've got, again, the circle. And if you are a more outgoing person, you're on the top. If you're a more reserved person here, you're on the bottom. So we want to contrast those real quick, okay?
Wait, hold on, just before you go any further. Just so you guys know, this isn't going to be the same content as last night. We're just doing a quick overview. So don't go away because you think you've already heard this. Because we're going to go into some deep dive stuff.
Correct. Thank you, honey.
Yep.
Okay, so outgoing people, active people are like, they're fast-paced, they're optimistic, energetic, involved, positive, and enthusiastic. Okay? And
the slower paced are reserved and passive, and they're slower paced, and they're cautious, and they're concerned, and they're reluctant, and they're critical thinkers, and they're discerning.
So which one of those, if you had to choose a side, you're probably some on both sides, but if you had to choose a side, which side would you choose? The side, the top or the bottom? Which one would you choose? Okay, so think about that. Now, you should probably take that real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to message him real fast.
Yeah, okay, see what you can do for him. Okay, our son just had LASIK eye surgery, and he is...
he's calling me.
He's calling, so Mama's
I need
got
to make
answer
sure
that, right? So she's going to text him. So I'll keep going here.
Okay,
now
sorry.
on this screen, okay, we're going left and right. Task-oriented versus people-oriented people. So the task-oriented people, they're like high-tech. They like form, they like function, they like the program, they like plans, they like the project and the process, okay?
So people, high-touch people, like relationships. You need my next word?
Yep, you need your next one.
Caring, sharing, emotions, feelings, friendships.
So
Okay.
Which of those, if you had to choose a side, left or right, which one would you be on most of the time? And if you start thinking about this, like Steve says, my wife is on the reserved side, okay? And he said, I'm on the outgoing.
Right.
So she's
on the
reserved.
First,
yep, on the
top,
first
bottom.
one.
Okay.
And as we start realizing that, okay, so let's go a little further. Okay, now there's a lot of words on this screen, okay? So the D's, people that are on the above the line that are outgoing, and to the left of the line are D's. That top left green quadrant is outgoing, task-oriented people. Okay, so they tend to be dominant, direct, demanding, decisive, determined, and they're doers. They get things done, okay? Then the I's, which are still outgoing people, but they're more people-leaning rather than task-leaning. They're inspiring, they're influencing, they're impressionable, they're interactive, they're impressive, and they're interested in people, okay? Hey, we've got Daniel online with us. I think we know a wonderful Daniel. Yeah, hey Daniel, hey buddy.
Hi Daniel.
So
you made it live.
I'm sorry, I keep looking down here at the screen. I'm trying to keep up with y'all's comments. So then
So we're going to talk about the C's. Do you want to do S's?
Let's go S's.
Okay, so the S's are reserved people oriented. So that's the bottom right quadrant. Those people are supportive, stable, steady, sweet, status quo, and shy. And then on the bottom left, you have your yellow, which are your C's, and those are your reserved. They're going to be your cautious, calculating, competent, conscientious, contemplative, and your careful people.
So where do you see yourself more than... So if you had to pick one or two letters, which one would you pick? And I want to teach you a little trick here. Chances are your two letters are going to be touching. It's very unlikely that you're going to be a D and an S or an I and a C at the same time. Very unlikely. Like it's very common to have DI or DC. You can also say ID or CD based on which one is stronger. We'll talk about those at another time. But you can be a CS or an SI. But it's very unlikely that you'll be a DS or an IC combination.
So what are you?
So what am I?
Yeah.
I am D.
Tell everybody what you are.
Okay, I am D and I.
Right. And I am S and C.
Yep.
So you can see how that works with, first of all, our personalities. Very, very opposite. So I think that helps build a stronger relationship because we can cover more of the bases of when we talk things out. And also, the D and the I kind of work together really well with what you do for work even. Like, that just fits who you are.
Well, and we're going to talk about that here in just a moment, okay? But fitting together is so important.
Right.
And a lot of spouses have the same personality, and that's great too. And there's certain ones that when they're the same personality mesh together better. So let's move on a little bit. I'm going to skip this next slide. And so this one here is basically the same slide, but you can see right on the outside of that circle by the D says they're outgoing, task-oriented. The I is outgoing people. The S is reserved people, and the C is reserved task. Do you get it? It's pretty basic.
Yep.
Okay. So also now I want you to take a look. Next to that D in the center is an exclamation point.
Passion.
Okay? Yes. Okay. I mean,
that's the passion.
Okay. Then the I's, they want to be the star.
Right.
Okay. And
so you're a passionate star.
Okay, if you say so.
There's the ego stroke.
Okay. And the S's, okay. Then the S's, it's plus minus. They're very plus minus. They're very supportive people. The C's, there's a question mark because they always have the question. They want to question everything.
That's to gain understanding.
So if you're joking around, seriously, if you have someone not joking around, but if you have someone in your life that could be a professional fault finder, chances are they're really high C. Okay? All right, so we're gonna go on here. Next. Okay, we're gonna talk about D's real quick. I'll talk about the D's and we'll skip the I's tonight and we'll go to the S's and we'll skip the C's. So we'll just, because we don't have time to do all of them. So a D, they're words that describe them. They're dominant, they're demanding, they're direct, they're determined, they're decisive, they're doers, they're like directors. They're dogmatic, they're dreamers, they're diligent, they're dynamic, and sometimes they're defiant. Do you have a child, a spouse, or is this you? Good question, right? Okay, so we're going to talk more about D's. The D's, really, they're kind of in a minority. They're like 10% of the population. And examples of some D's are Donald Trump, Judge Judy, Dr. Phil, Hillary Clinton, okay? And the basic needs of a high D person is challenge, choices, and control. Those are 3 C's. Challenge, choices, and control, okay? Now here's some strengths of some high D people. They're strong-willed, they're determined, they're independent, they're optimistic, they're practical, productive, decisive, they're typically strong leaders, and they're confident, okay? However, strengths pushed to an extreme become weaknesses. We're going to look at that. Under control, a D is courageous. Out of control, they're reckless. Under control, they're quick to respond. Out of control, they're rude. They're goal-oriented, but they're also impatient. They're results-oriented, but they can be pushy. Can I be pushy?
Sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
It happens.
Literally, my DISC assessment report says that I seek to control people, outcomes, and circumstances.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Truth.
Okay, whatever.
Well, I'm sorry.
They're deliberate, but they can be dictatorial. They're self-confident, but they can also be conceited. Direct, and they can be offensive. Self-reliant, but can also, out of control, be arrogant. Straightforward, can be abrasive. Competitive, but out of control can be ruthless. Look at those. Under control, those are like strengths. But out of control, you know what I see on the out of control column? I'm like, those just run over people and injure people and leave injured people in their wake. It's like they're a buzzsaw, just like chainsaw through a forest, okay? That's what a D is, out of control, okay? So what we really need is balance, okay? So D's tend to make, I know this text is kind of small, guys, but D's tend to make good administrators, athletes, boxers, builders, business owners, coaches, developers, directors, drill instructors, entrepreneurs, executives, fighter pilots, foremen, government agents, law enforcement officers, lawyers, military, special forces, motivators, news anchors, private investigators, producers, race car drivers, real estate developers, sales managers, supervisors, and truck drivers. Okay? That's pretty broad.
Daniel's on that list.
Yep. So now D's like they like activity, they like bigness, they like challenge, they like competition, debate, and they like doing things. Okay? A lot of high D people are workaholics. But D's can be critical of poorly performed tasks. Am I ever critical? Like if you didn't do something the way I wanted it?
Yep.
And occasionally.
I don't want to say bad things about you.
It's okay, baby. You can say bad things about me. We're being real here. I'm just cut me open right here. Just show it all.
I don't like that.
No. The truth is, if I can be very critical, and
but it's because we don't work the same. So here's the problem: he works linear. I don't work linear. I have a project. So I'm gonna clean the house. I start in one room and I bounce from room to room because I see this in that room and I put this away, and then I go to that room and I do this. Oh yeah, but I'm doing this task, so I go back to that. And that drives him crazy. So it's better to clean when he's not home, so he doesn't have to see my crazy thoughts and how I bounce. Because for him, if he's going to clean the closet, he's going to sit in the closet till the closet's clean. He won't do anything else. Nothing else will get accomplished. But I'll do 20,000 things in the time he's sitting in the closet cleaning the closet. So that's the whole difference in the way. So he sees it as me not getting things done, or the task isn't correct because I'm not doing it in the right order. That's honestly right.
Okay.
Is that true?
That's probably pretty true. That's
just want to make sure.
True. I can eat some humble
pie. But I'm trying to not
hold on. Let me finish my humble
mean
pie.
about it.
Let me finish my humble pie. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
It's all good. Okay. So here's another thing. Let's talk about some positive things of D's now.
I was trying to be nice.
High D people can complete amazing amounts of work. I mean, amazing amounts of work.
One thing at a time, though.
That's not true.
That is true.
Okay.
It's so true.
We will discuss that.
We'll talk about it later.
We will get back to you on that one.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
So
you're on the third one.
D's may believe that approval and encouragement could lead to complacency. Mm-hmm. They tend to seek leadership roles, and a lot of times they want to do it all. And so they may need to learn how to delegate responsibility. That's something I've got stories in my life where I just kept doing it and wasn't delegating. And they might unintentionally intimidate people.
Okay, but I think you, I don't think you had the delegating responsibility as an issue.
Oh man, Brandon's now ganging up with you. He's like, Jason, you're so mean. I hope he's kidding.
Oh,
I hope he's kidding.
He's got to be kidding. So I think the learning to delegate responsibility didn't come hard for you at home. I think it came harder for you at work.
Okay, probably so.
Because at work you were the owner, you had to make this thing drive, it had to work, or people weren't getting paychecks, and you're responsible for a lot of people. What are you laughing at?
Oh, Brandon said he was kidding.
I told
He's
you.
messing with me. He's messing with me.
But I think at home there's such a definite line of what I do, what you do, and what the kids need to get done, and to lay that out for them is so much easier. It was just more plain.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Let's go to the next slide here. Okay, D types, they're goal-oriented, they're intense, they're industrious, they're performance-conscious, they're self-confident, and they're firm. That's like your pure D style, okay? Yeah. Now, here's what Ds don't like. They don't like indecision. They don't like talk without action. Yep. They don't like activities without a goal. They don't like slow activities.
I know you don't.
Okay. They don't like unproductive people. Oh my gosh, this is so true. And they don't like being told what to do. Okay. Yep. Okay, so let's keep moving here. So D types want you to be quick, confident, productive, to the point, specific, driven. Like, I mean, so many times when people are talking to me, I'm just like, okay, I got it. Or cut to the chase. Right? We don't need 1,000. If we can do it in 10 words, why do we spend 100 words to say something?
Is Jennifer on the line?
No, I wouldn't. No. Y'all
The only
are
reason
going
why,
to gang up on me.
No, I'm not. No, the only reason why I say that is because some of those times when you are so specific and to the point or cut me off in mid-sentence because you think I know the rest of the thought that I'm going to say, I always look at you and go, talk to me like you would if I were Jennifer.
Oh, no, I have to be kind to Jennifer.
You have to be nice to her. I'm like, will you just talk to me like I'm Jennifer for a second?
So Becky says, John's in the background saying that sounds like me. Which part?
Which part?
Which part? The bad stuff or the good stuff? I don't know.
It's not bad. Don't say it's bad.
So D types in your school or business or team, they're dominant and they enjoy making decisions. They to solve problems so they can reach higher goals.
Right.
And that's one thing that's been true of me. One of my big things is I always want to be better than yesterday, personally. Okay. So now we're going to go through and I want you to walk us through.
Okay. The S.
S's. Okay.
So the S people are supportive, steady, stable, secure, serve, sweet, submissive, shy, status quo, sentimental, sameness, but we can also be a sucker.
So
this is so true.
Now this is true.
So true.
S-type people so want to serve and help other people. Sometimes those D people take advantage of them.
Never.
Seriously, it happens, okay? It happens.
It's because I hope the best in people. I want the best for people. And
right.
So when they tell me they're going to do X, Y, Z, and then it doesn't happen, I become the sucker easily.
So the positive part of that is S people are not seen as selfish.
No, I have high hope.
Yeah, high hope. And so that is amazing. And every one of the personality styles, the blends have these blind sides, and that's a blind side of being an S.
Yeah.
So that's my job to look out for you.
What was your red one? What was yours?
Defiant.
Oh, I'm so trying to be nice to you, but you're so nice to me. You're like telling me I'm a sucker, but you're going to take care of me. And I'm like, oh, and I was so mean to you. Like, I'm sorry.
I know you're a bad person.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Okay. So
next page,
but that's
please.
true. Okay, next page. Okay. So now.
So reserved people are 30 to 35% of the population. So it's like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Paula Abdul, Mother Teresa, and Gandhi, which is funny. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Observation Day normally lands on my birthday.
Well, isn't that something?
Isn't that weird? That's kind of weird. Anyways, bonus. Basic needs are appreciation, security, and assurance.
I feel like I'm looking over at you, but I feel like I need to like be on. Did y'all see the Brady Bunch back in the day? All those squares. The Brady. I need to look down because you're below me on the screen right there.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. And you can look up. You can here. I'll point down at you. You point up at me. There we go. Okay. All right. So now strengths.
Strengths. They are calm, dependable, easygoing, trustworthy, efficient, practical, conservative, diplomatic, and humorous.
Now those sound like amazing strengths. Okay. But
strengths pushed to an extreme become weaknesses. So we're going to talk about under control and out of control. So under control, relaxed. Out of control, lacking initiative.
Oh my gosh, that is so you.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
It's terrible.
I'm just kidding.
Do you know what I did today? I can't even tell you.
What did you get accomplished today?
Yes, that's what he does. He goes, what did you do today? What did you get accomplished? He doesn't say, what did you do? What did you do? What did you get accomplished?
What have you done for me lately?
Okay, that too. Okay, so we should probably move on. So under control is reliable. Out of control is dependent. Under control is cooperative. Out of control is used by others. Under control is stable. Out of control is indecisive. Under control is good listener. Out of control is uncommunicative. I can't say that word. Uncommunicative.
Yep.
Got it. Under control is single-minded. Out of control is inflexible. Under control is steadfast. Out of control is resistant to change. Under control is soft-hearted. Out of control is easily manipulated. Under control, systematic. Out of control, slow. And under control, amiable. Out of control, resentful.
So here, I want to point out some areas where you and I are different. Okay. For instance,
You cannot stand my out of control list.
so, okay, true.
That's so true.
But let's just take like me. I have to have a new iPhone every year.
Oh, please don't get me a new
And
phone.
you're like, please don't give me a new phone. No. I have it just how I want it. It's just perfect. Please don't rock my boat.
I know my password. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Okay. I literally made her update her password to something more strong last night.
Terrible.
And it was like pulling teeth. Okay. And so another thing that is, we've learned to work through this, but early on in our marriage, when we had conflict, I wanted us to shout it out and fight it out and solve the problem, but she became uncommunicative. And when I wanted to fight it out and she wanted to be alone and be quiet, what do you think that did to me? I got it just infuriated me, right? So we really had to learn to work that out, because those are two different things. And realizing that God made you different in that area and helped me understand that you weren't just trying to be mean to me, but that's how you were dealing with conflict.
Right. I process different than you.
Yeah, you process different, and that was helpful. Okay.
And taking
understood that.
A squirt bottle that you use to discipline the cats and squirt your wife.
No,
is
that was just pretty funny.
Probably a bad idea.
But we won't talk about
I might just say it's a bad idea. That might be a bad idea, boys. Don't try this at home.
Oh, no. Okay.
Learn from his mistakes.
Yes.
It's a bad idea.
I had to get a few stitches on that one. Okay, we'll keep going.
Stitches?
We'll keep going.
I didn't hurt you.
All right, so.
Okay, so what we really need is balance.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so S types make good. So I pretty much fall in all of these categories, just being mom. This is my whole entire job right here. I get to do all of these things every single day. I get to be an artist and a chef and a child care worker and a counselor and a customer service representative and a department head and a diplomat and a flight attendant and a funeral director. Wow, that's kind of weird.
As a mom?
As a mom.
No.
No, that one's, I'll take that one off the list. A human resource director, a librarian, a manager, a nurse, a painter, a pharmacist. That's artists and painters, not the same?
No.
Yes. No?
No.
Oh. Pharmacist. Yeah. Pastor. Yeah. Planners, real estate agent, researcher, school teacher, secretary, social worker, supervisor, technician, veterinarian, and a waiter and a waitress. Absolutely.
So if you think about this, you contrast this with the the D types make good different things. These lists aren't really very overlapping.
No.
And if you have a personality and you end up in the wrong job because you went to school for that, or your parents wanted you to do that, or you just did that because that's what your friends were doing, then you end up in a career that you hate. Now you're not successful in that career and you're not happy. Then you bring that stress home. It impacts your relationship and you just feel like a failure. It's just a downward spiral.
Right.
And I think it's so important to understand what you're made and what types of jobs where you're likely to thrive in. It's not just that you're good at those, it's that you feel fulfilled
Right.
in doing those jobs. So, okay, let's keep going.
Okay. S types like peace, stabilizing things, helping others, friendly environments, to finish the job, and teamwork.
Yeah, like D is like starting the job.
Yeah.
And S is like finishing the job.
Can we get this done,
Yeah,
please?
get it done.
Yeah.
Okay, teamwork, right? Okay.
For sure.
So,
S types consider the feelings of others. Probably too much. I do that.
and D types consider the feelings of others probably too
Not at all.
little. Not at all. Okay, that too.
Okay, so they like to take their time. They stay with proven methods. They will support you. They are sentimental, and they want to be appreciated.
Yeah, the sentimental thing.
What about it? Is that bad?
Well, sentimental people often become pack rats.
I'm not.
I didn't say you were a pack rat. I said sentimental.
Okay,
people.
well, you just called me an S, and then you brought that one up. So what
Okay,
are you saying?
Are you a pack rat? Is your
I'm
spouse
not
a pack rat?
Let's see. Wait a second. Mr. Let's keep every Apple box I've ever owned of every device I've ever had.
Well, when you sell it, you have to put
See,
it.
okay, well,
money,
whatever.
You get more money for it if it says the original
box. When
box.
it's 7 years old, then I think it's not going to be worth the box that it would come
honey,
in.
can we just take a picture of that stuff and throw it in Google Photos and trash the real thing? Have I ever had that conversation with you?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
You know you can't do that.
So the whole world's getting to laugh at us right now.
I know. Sorry.
They're getting to laugh at us. Okay.
Well,
welcome to our world.
This is it.
Okay.
This is real life.
S-types are...
Oh, sorry. You changed the page.
I did.
Agreeable, compassionate decision makers, the nicest people in the world, loyal friends, concerned about how to start, and great finishers.
Great
so
finishers.
Would you like to talk about any of those now?
Brandon, thanks for joining us, buddy. Do I want to talk
Did he
about
leave?
any of those? Yeah, he said he had to bounce.
Oh, dang.
He said you were too slow. He
I
wanted
know.
you to talk
Probably.
faster. Yeah. No.
My fault.
Okay. Do we need to talk about any of those?
I
No,
don't
I think
know.
we're good. I think we're good. Let's keep going.
All right. S-types don't like insensitivity, misunderstandings, surprises, intense conversation, sarcasm, and being pushed.
Well, D-types like to push.
Yeah.
They
They like intense conversations.
Sometimes they like sarcasm. Okay.
They do like sarcasm, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can see that those are things that we could conflict over.
So easily could be huge problems for us.
So if we don't learn to adapt, we're going to fight.
Yep.
So it's adapt or fight and understand and appreciate. Okay. S-types want you to...
S-types want you to be kind and pleasant and caring and patient and understanding, but most of all, gentle.
I'm so gentle. I'm so gentle.
You try. You do try, though.
So gentle. I try. He tries, but he fails.
I didn't say that either. All right. S-types in your organization, school, business, team. S-types who are supportive seek to maintain accepted routine so they can make sure everyone is comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So S-types are great at hosting people.
It's kind of like, it's just a built-in mom thing, I think.
Yeah.
Part of it.
Could be.
Part of it.
Could be.
Always wanted to be a mom.
Okay, so now I want to walk us through this. I think you guys are going to love this part. If you've stuck around this long, I think you're going to love this part. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to talk about some characterizing the D, the I, the S, and the C. Okay. If the question that D's want answered, D's want to know what, whereas I's want to know who.
Yep. S's want to know how, and the C's want to know why.
Now, the color, if they were to choose a color, you could probably kind of figure that out from here. But D's, green means go, 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 go. And red means, hey, notice me.
And the S is a blue, so it's calm.
Calm, make it safe.
Safe.
And what does yellow mean?
Cautious.
They're cautious.
Yep.
Your C's
Yellow.
are cautious people, okay? Now, if they were to choose an animal, okay, a typical animal for a D might be a Doberman. And a typical animal for an I might be a fluffy puppy.
It's so opposite. It's
You
so
think
weird.
Okay.
A fluffy puppy and a Doberman.
And S is like cats.
S is like
How
cats.
many dogs do we have?
Just one, because...
And how many cats do we have?
Wait a second. Don't say that, because we have cats because of you, and I have the dog.
Okay, that's true, but
Did
that
doesn't
bring
apply.
home any of those cats, or did you bring those home?
You started the cat problem.
Okay, so
And
the
C
C,
is tropical fish, which I don't understand.
Okay,
But
all right.
okay.
So now vehicles. Okay, a typical vehicle for a D is going to be like a luxury power vehicle, and an I is going to be like a sporty, fun vehicle.
And the S's is going to be a family or reliable car.
SUV, soccer
Right.
mom.
And the C is going to be a quality or economical car.
So I want you to think about the conversations that you have with people around you about cars. Are you talking about performance, luxury, fun? Or are you talking about like reliability, quality, or gas mileage? All of those things, okay? You probably appreciate all those to some degree, but if you had to pick something in a car, what's the most important to you? Like I know people, they care 100% about reliability. I'm like, dude, I'll give up some reliability for some fun. You know, and some power. I want me a V8 or V10. That's me. But again, everybody's got their own thing, right?
Yeah.
So like mottos, the mottos of a D, is go for it. And an I is, hey, lighten up. And
Like have fun?
Yeah,
Oh.
lighten up, have fun.
S is all for one and one for all.
Yep, team.
And if C's are if something can go wrong, it will.
That's right. They're good at finding faults in things.
Right.
And really, that I don't mean to say
not
that
a bad
in a
thing.
negative way. It's not a bad thing.
No.
Because some people don't do enough research and they need someone to help find those faults.
Right.
Okay, so a theme song for a D might be, I did it my way. Okay.
I'm not singing.
Why?
Oh.
You have to do your part.
Yeah, I'm not singing.
Okay. And an I would be, don't worry, be happy.
Okay. And then S is lean on me.
Can you sing that?
No.
Come on, you can do it.
You know I can't
Nobody's
sing.
listening. Just do it for me.
Nobody's listening. That's true.
Just do it for me.
Nope. And the C's are tell me why. Backstreet Boys.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. So the philosophy of a D is probably, I want it done yesterday. How many times have I said that?
Yeah, a
I want
lot.
it done yesterday.
Yep.
Okay. Now I's, they want it to be fun. Let the good times roll.
You are a goofy person, really.
I can be
For
sometimes.
most people that don't know that part of you at home, you are.
Well, my deal is my two highest are the D and the I.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I'm going to be, depending on what mode I'm in, I'm going to be in the D category or in the I category.
Right.
So I'm either going to be like, let's have fun, let's joke around, let's cut up, or I'm going to be, let's get down to business.
Get stuff done.
You're going to see one of two Jasons,
Yep.
right? Okay,
Pretty
it all
much.
depends. Okay.
All right. So the S's philosophy is working together, we can do it. And the C's would be don't show all your cards.
Yep. Protect it. So are you guys seeing yourselves, your spouse, your children, your boss, your coworkers, your team at work? Are you seeing who might fit into what category here? Okay.
What's next?
Magazine. What magazine do you think a D person might read? Anybody? Here it is. Money. People. Reader's Digest. And
Consumer Reports.
you were supposed to say it a little more exciting than that. Consumer Reports.
Well, you took my S.
Yeah, Steve's seeing him and his wife in this. Okay, that's
Nice.
awesome. Okay, so now if it was like shooting practice, like
Yes.
shooting a gun, okay, here's what the D would do.
Okay.
The D would do this. Ready, fire, aim. Okay, they wouldn't hurry. Now the I is more likely to do it like this. Ready, aim, talk. Put the gun down and talk. Okay. If the really talkative people, the people who want to just keep talking, they're going to be I's, sometimes S's. Okay.
Okay.
Now the S.
S's are going to go ready, ready, ready. Is that good?
Do you get this?
Did I do it right?
Yeah, you did good.
Okay.
Do you get this? And then the C. Okay,
And then the
this-
C. What? Do you want to do
No,
it?
this one makes me laugh so much. Okay, go ahead.
Ready, aim, aim, aim. Gotta be careful.
Okay. Do you know these people? Do you know these four types of people? Come on, give me a thumbs up or tell me about this. Is this you? Is this your spouse? Is this your child? Let me know. Okay. All right. Now, okay, the D, what the D needs. The D needs challenge. Challenge.
Okay.
Okay. And Steve says, yes, I do. The I needs recognition. The S,
Is appreciation.
appreciation.
And the C is quality answers.
The C's like quality answers.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got 5 kids and we have 2 sons-in-law. And so we've got people all over the spectrum in our family.
Mm-hmm.
And we can see all of this at work. And we just, we love to sit. Well, I think the kids may be sick of it by now, but we love to sit around the dinner table and run through exercises just like this. And just it reinforces this. So understanding the people around us. Now, it's great to understand me. It's great to understand you and others. But the great part comes later when you can adapt your conversation, your communication to better fit with those people. So we haven't even really gotten into that yet.
Right.
We'll do that another night. Okay, so D's tend to want results.
Yeah.
Bottom line results.
Right.
I's, they want to be liked. Do you have a deep down need to be liked? Okay, you might be a high I. But
And then the S's need reassurance, and the C's need understanding.
Yeah, the C's seek understanding. So take a minute and look at these columns. You might even, if you want, maybe even screenshot this and save this off somewhere. Okay. This is great stuff. But we wanted to give you guys just a basic understanding of, on a little bit deeper level than the other day, of the personality styles and the preferences. And you can, once you start to see this, like if you go down that C column, they want to know why. They're about quality and economical. If something's going to go wrong, it will. Tell me why. Don't show all your cards. Protect it. Okay. I want to do all the research. I want to get consumer reports, know all the details before I buy something. Aim. Give me quality answers. I want to understand. Can you see how those things all fit together? And in each column, we can do that. And we will find ourselves in one or two of those columns. And which two columns, if you had to choose two of those, which ones are you more likely? And another way to look at this is, which columns are you like, no, that's definitely not me. I can tell you right now, blue, S, that's not me. C, that's really not me either. Me, it's D and I. That's me. And when I started learning about this, I'm like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. That's exactly me. And I just got this new awareness. Thanks for joining us, Steve. I got this new awareness. Okay. So, so we will come back. I just want to thank you guys so much for joining us. We're going to come back another night, maybe tomorrow, maybe not, but tomorrow might be date night. It's Friday.
I don't know.
Okay.
You're the man. Plan it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to plan it.
Okay. I'll wait.
Okay. All right. Got it. So I want to thank you guys, but I want you to use this. 1, understand yourself. 2, understand those around you. Okay. And start appreciating one another. This will help you be a better person, better father, better wife, better mother, better husband. I did those in the room. Mix those up.
Yeah.
Okay. Better friend, a better student, interacting with your teachers, with your bosses, with the people that report to you at work, all of that. This can really help you. We're going to keep coming back with some more stuff like this. I just want to thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, if you got value out of this tonight, give us a thumbs up, shoot us a comment, and just let us know that you're there, because that's the only really way we know if this is something you guys appreciate. If you like this, let us know, and we'll keep making content. If you don't like it, let us know that too.
Yeah.
And we'll stop.
Yep.
And but man, we just appreciate you guys, and we want to say God bless you. Take care.
Love you. Bye.